Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another video. But before I get started with the subject of this video, I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsor, Toyhax.com. Toyhax is a company that provides upgrade decals for modern Transformer figures along with reproduction decals for the vintage ones. While visiting Toyhax, make sure and check out the Toyhax Armory to see their line of Transformers weaponry in multiple colors, and toy stages for awesome display backdrops. Each purchase from Toyhax earns you RoboCents that you can use for future purchases. You can check your balance anytime in your cart. Toyhax is a company run by collectors for collectors, so make sure and check out Toyhax.com and tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the review. The featured bot in this video is Transformers Generations Selects Earthrise G2 Ramjet. Now, I skipped doing my normal intro where I show off the packaging because Ramjet here is a Generation Selects figure, so the packaging is just this brown box with the graffitied Autobot logo, Transformers War for Cybertron. You got a sticker with his name right there, and that's pretty much it. If you've ever got a Generation Selects figure, you know what the packaging is like. Now, once you get Ramjet all opened up out of the packaging, you'll see he does come with a sheet of instructions that, as usual, is very well illustrated and opens this way instead of the other. So, very well illustrated and easy to follow. He also comes with his two Null rifles, and I'll just say right off the bat, I'm already impressed because Hasbro has painted the Null weapons. Normally they're all one solid color. They've actually have the tips black and the rest purple. So it's kind of reminiscent of the old G2 toy where this section here plugged in and could launch out, like missiles. So let's go ahead and get these attached onto G2 Ramjet. Put them right there up on his shoulders. Now, of course, they can go anywhere. There's different pegs and things along these Generation Selects figures that you could also even put the weapons in his hands if you want. But hey, they're supposed to go on the shoulders. Now, G2 Ramjet here is a repaint of Earthrise Ramjet, who was also repainted into Generation Selects Sandstorm. So yes, this is a mold that we have seen before, but thanks to these awesome paint schemes, they definitely look like different characters. So now let's take a closer look at G2 Ramjet. And wow, the paint scheme on this figure is amazing. I thought it looked good online with pictures, but in hand, this figure is awesome looking. Let me see if I can get that null ray pegged in a little tighter. There we go. Taking a closer look at the face sculpt. Face sculpt is amazing. Look at the gold eyes. I love that. Lots and lots of sculpted details, just like the other Ramjet figures. So there's nothing different with the sculpting. This figure here is all about the paint job. I like the blue cockpit there. That's pretty sweet. Moving on down, more paint applications here on the legs with the silver, the turquoise, the purple. Great use of the Decepticon insignias right there. They look so much better than the regular G1 or Earthrise release there. And let's see, Sandstorm. Of course, my Sandstorm has been Toyhax, so he has the G2 labels as well. So I'm sure Toyhax is going to come up with something for this guy. But man, he looks so good, so bright, so shiny. Just, this is an awesome figure. I almost passed it up because I thought I don't need another Seeker, but damn, this thing looks awesome. Now, articulation, the exact same for Earthrise, Ramjet, and Sandstorm. The head is on a ball joint, but my gosh, it is tight. I can barely move it. That's scary tight. And it's so nice to see a Transformer figure with nice tight joints. Lately, I've been getting them, and you shake a figure, he's all over the place. Not this guy. I mean, every joint is tight. He can do a 360 with the arms. Arms are up and down. There is a bicep bend, bicep rotation, no wrist rotation, no waist rotation. Legs can go forward and back slightly. They're going to hit that tab, that section right there. There is a knee bend and rotation and ankle tilt. And yes, just like I said, every joint is tight on this guy. I love it. And of course, the wings down here, you can manipulate these around to look however you want. I think the original G1 toy, the wings were really flared out. So that is pretty much it for G2 Ramjet in robot mode. Let's now check him out in jet mode. In jet mode, G2 Ramjet's colors carry over very well, though I do think the robot mode pops just a little bit more than jet mode. I am glad to see that Hasbro continued with their painting of the nose cone black. They did that with Sandstorm, but I really wish they did it with the other Seekers. He's got his name right there on the side, which was a G2 staple. They always had name tags. Great sculpted detail as can be expected, and he's got nice big Decepticon logos there on the wings. And it just occurred to me, this is a G2 Ramjet. Why doesn't he have the G2 Decepticon logos? But, oh well. You've got the null rays right here. Now, I like to position my null rays right against the side of the body of the jet opposed to the wings. But hey, you can do whatever you wish with those. Now let's compare G2 Ramjet here with Earthrise Ramjet and Generations Selects Sandstorm. Now, Sandstorm still is my favorite jet mode. I just love the paint applications on this guy, especially the flying tagger right there on the front. Now, of course, he's got his G2 logos, but that's thanks to Toyhax. So, like I said earlier, I really hope that Toyhax can do something for G2 Ramjet. So there you go, guys. Generation Selects G2 Ramjet in jet mode. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is Transformers Generation Selects G2 Ramjet with G1 Ramjet, Generation Selects G2 Sandstorm, and Generation Selects G2 Megatron with Toyhax Decals and Larkin's Lair Upgrade Kit. The Transformers Generation Selects Earthrise G2 Ramjet is a fantastic repaint of the Earthrise Ramjet mold. I absolutely love the new Hasbro take on these G2 figures. I think they've knocked them all out of the park so far. You've got G2 Megatron, you got G2 Sandstorm, and I really hope that they continue on with this trend. Now, when G2 came along, that's when I was no longer collecting Transformer figures, so I really don't have that many in my collection. I have 2 G2 Megatrons, and that's it. But getting these new takes on those classics, I really want to start adding some of the vintage figures in my collection. So yeah, if you see this guy and you're a Seeker fan or a G2 fan, pick him up. You are not going to be disappointed. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new reviews. Once again, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!